Dave, obviously Rich didn't even start heating up naturally. Just your thought about anything changes for tomorrow, or are you guys good to go with him in game 2?
Yeah, he's gonna pitch game 2, and Kento will pitch game 3. So I don't think anything changed for us. I just he didn't get hot, he didn't get going, so I'm just relieved and resolved with the fact that we can start fresh tomorrow, and it's good for us, good for those guys, good for the fans. So I think that's the most prudent decision.
How, if at all, does not having a travel day and going from game 2 straight to game 3 affect you guys?
It's a lot easier going from the East Coast to the West Coast. But I think with our guys, we've been under different circumstances all year, so it's going to be the same thing for those guys. So I don't think it'll affect game 3 at all.
Were you well versed as far as the timing and the weather and what you would anticipate? I mean, did they keep you pretty informed all the way throughout?
They did. Joe Garagiola and the commissioners in town. So we had an opportunity to sit with him and talk through it, us as well as the Nationals, and it was really well thought through, and the communication was there. So I think for me, from our side, we feel confident that the right decision was made, and it'll be a fair playing field from both sides tomorrow. Elements won't play a factor, and that's what it's all about.
How much can you appreciate knowing that he can just start and continue? He doesn't have to start and have any stoppage of play.
That's huge. I think that for us, for their guy, we want to see the starter go the distance and do what they can and give us the pitches, and so. And I think that with the weather, there's always that inconsistency. So to take that variable out and make a decision unilaterally, I think that it was smart. So so for us to not worry about Rich starting, stopping, and starting again, I like our chances.
Dave, so this basically locks Julio into game 4?
Yeah, I think that right now, before we started the series, Julio was our game 4 starter, and with the thought of potentially bringing Kirsch back on short rest, but as the situation has played out, Julio will be starting game 4.
Do you have to be a little more conservative with your bullpen since you're not going to have the off day?
There's thoughts, but I think that every game I'm going to look at separately, and if there's a chance to win a game, I know our guys will take the baseball, are prepared for it, and I'll definitely take their usage in mind. But they've pitched 3 days in a row before, so we'll see how it plays out. But if you get an opportunity to win a baseball game, I'm going to be aggressive and do it.
What's impressive about Julio? What do you like about him?
I think the thing is with Julio, the moments have been big for him, and obviously this will be the biggest moment in his major league career. But I just think that his temperament, his pulse has been consistent, and as he's continued to make major league starts and pitch innings, the way his mound presence has evolved and carried himself really well. And also the pitch mix, when you're looking at attacking hitters, he's got an ability to get hitters out a lot of different ways, and that gives our catcher, Rick Honeycutt, a lot of different options.
And what about the rain out today makes you steer away from the Kershaw ideas and just the compressed days?
Yeah, it's a compressed days, and now I think it's just more the compressed days. So, and also our confidence in Julio.
It's off the table in Kershaw.
I just don't see it happening.
And game 4, if you're down going into game 4, that doesn't change. It's still Julio.
You know what? I mean, right now where we're at, we're looking to win baseball games. So there's no absolutes. And obviously every series things change. But right now I don't see it. We're expecting Julio to make that start. But again, circumstances always change or can change. So there's no absolutes.
So you would not consider Rich on short rests?
With Rich, it's even more unlikely because of how we've handled the blister. And we've been very cautious up to this point. So to then now in this situation get him on short rest, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But that's a variable that is kind of start to start, and we'll see how he is after he gets out of that start tomorrow.
Dave, do you have any extra dress shirts?
Yeah, I might have to go shopping. I'm gonna have to go shopping tonight.
Are you a large?
You know what?
Like
I've grown into kind of an XL. So
if you have a spare, let me know.
Hugo Boss, going in XL.
Dave, do you have any seats on the plane?
Yeah, exactly. I got a seat right next to me, Doug. Just for you, first class.
I don't have to get in the luggage or anything.
Sorry, Alana.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys. All right.